We have the lights back on. So we are in the middle of our series called In the Beginning. Week 1 we were talking about creation and the fall of man. Week 2, which was last week, Nate talked about Cain and Abel. And this is week 3, we're talking about Noah and the flood. So, hey guys! Wait for it. There it goes. So we're in the middle of our series, and these are the classical stories of the early Bible. So hope you guys have been enjoying it. And this week we're in our 3rd week, which is Noah and the flood. And to help us tell the story, I'm bringing up one of my dear friends. His name is Jacob J. McGilicuty, and he's going to do a quick little interview.
Hello.
There he is. All right, take it away, McGilicuty.
Oh, will do. Hello, everybody. Now, I'd like to introduce, for my interview, I will be interviewing a classic character from the Bible, as a matter of fact. And his name is Noah, son of Lamech, son of Methuselah, son of Enoch, son of Jared, son of Melchizedek, son of Carol.
All right.
Is that enough? Oh, yes.
No problem.
Okay, good. So,
What's the biggest invention's been over the past couple thousand years?
What has it been?
Hair products.
Yeah, I imagine. You have quite a lot of hair.
Well, if I had some gel or maybe a mousse.
And you haven't found one that suits your liking? No.
Look at this.
It seems like a lot to take care of. Yeah.
No, we can't hear you.
Oh.
It's an issue. We
also had amplified sound in those days.
You had to use megaphones and then, just tones and things really loud all of the time.
You want to do that joke again?
Yes, you
hair
always
products.
spoke very loud. Oh yeah, hair
sorry,
products.
Hair products.
Hair products, everybody.
Hair products. Okay.
So, my first question for you today is, well, it was such an adventure, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Being out there on the high seas.
Yeah. 40 days and 40 nights it did rain. Yeah.
Yeah. And then before that, not being on the high seas, that must have been crazy too.
Well, there was the building the ark. There was the fastening the wood together. And I'm not exactly a.
You're not a fastener.
I'm not a handy guy.
Right.
But God says build an ark. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. You're not gonna say no.
I mean, come on.
So really, I have to ask this because it's on everybody's mind. I imagine. What is Shem like in person?
Shem.
We're all wondering. We all want to know.
That kid, he likes the spotlight.
I bet he does. I bet he does.
I mean, he's a troublemaker.
Oh yes, I imagine so.
But he also like to well, he has some stuff on Shem. You want to show the stuff on Shem?
Who's Shem?
Shem's my son. Yeah, he's
amazing.
He's kind of fond of himself.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's taking selfies. He's taking selfies.
Oh, there you go. That's Shem with one of the pigs. That's Tommy. The horse. That's Javier. Javier the horse. What else we got? The owl.
The owl.
That was Tico.
He does not look happy with that owl.
Is
there a reason for that?
I don't know. I'm not sure. What was going on with him and the owl. There's a Polly the polar bear. And what else we got?
So were these all the names that Adam gave them, or is this the names that you gave them?
They introduced themselves to me that way.
Okay.
What am I? I don't know.
You just sort of you went.
I go with it.
You went with what they say because you can't really.
Wally the whale.
Wally the whale, good.
They were smaller in those days. And there's the unicorns.
Oh, so do I take it that they're real then? Unicorns.
Well, they were real. They used to be unicorns. They used to be unicorns.
Well, how about that?
Well, they see, but when God gives rules, my advice to you is follow the rules, because.
Or else you'll end up like the unicorn.
Or else you'll end up like the unicorns. They're no more unicorns. There's a good reason for that. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Where are the unicorns is the question on everyone's mind.
I don't want to tell you what happened.
Well, listen, I have another question. So, what did it feel like when the ark hit the iceberg? What was going through your mind? Was there panic? Did all this just emotion build up and a crescendo of music?
Well, let me tell you what happened. Okay, so Kate Winslet goes into the thing,
yes, right?
And she gets so nervous, and she's like, "Oh my God, there's an iceberg! What am I going to do?" And
Find a
Leonardo
door.
DiCaprio says, "I've got you," and she goes, "You've got me. Who's got you?"
Yes,
That was a movie. That was Titanic. There was
I
no
thought that was
iceberg.
based. I thought that was based on.
No. We had 40. We had rain, the boat, the floods, and we still had this bird. And the bird was angry. I mean, if you look at that bird,
Oh yes.
we kept sending this bird out time and time again to find land.
Oh, that would make
He
sense.
was
Why it's-
annoyed.
Yeah, I imagine it would seem. It would
He was
feel
annoyed
like
because he
angry.
couldn't find land.
So that would
So
make him angry.
that's why the bird is angry. It's an angry bird.
Very good.
It's an angry bird. The bird is angry.
Angry Birds. So, what were the dimensions of the ark? How big was it?
It was a big boat.
Oh, really? That
It
big?
was big, yeah.
It's very big.
It was big. It was I can't see it.
437 feet long.
Yes.
It's very long.
Thank you, Mrs. Connolly. Thank you very much. 436.
My mother is in the audience tonight, folks.
Yeah. Big boat.
Big boat.
Sure.
What was it? Was there a system of measurement you measured it by, or
The God said make a big boat. I made a big boat.
you just
I
made a big
got
boat?
as much wood as I could do, and I
Mhm.
got fashioned the thing together.
So it's quite a part of, I imagine, was obtaining all this wood
Yeah.
so that you could build said
Sure.
boat.
And there were no Home Depots in those days.
Yeah. So you were getting out there with an axe.
There was no Lowe's.
Mm-hmm.
You had to go chop down the tree.
Do the
Smooth it out.
smoothest? Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Although you did a plentiful sand back in those days, so sanding
Sand.
wasn't going to be an issue.
sanding wasn't an issue, but there's no belt sanders.
No, there weren't.
There were no belt sanders.
We had belts back then, right?
Yeah,
Just
sure.
glue some sand to it.
Right
You
there.
said. So how how did you fend off pirates? I imagine that would have been quite an issue. You're a big boat. People
Big
would see
boat.
you. They wouldn't see the English flag flying above your boat, and
That's
then they'd
true.
say, "Oh no, this." They must be carrying spices and tea.
Spices and tea and another manner of goods.
Yes, and all manner of trade
Yeah,
goods.
Johnny
that they
Depp
could
was there
use.
too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny
Yes.
Depp and
Yes.
some
And there was
people.
probably some cursed treasure and all that. So
Cursed treasure.
so what?
Jeffrey
how
Rush
did
turned
you-
into a snake head thing.
Yes, he had the
A snake
thing
head,
going.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Another-
So how did you fend off these pirates?
There were no pirates. See,
Again, I feel like
see
there
the
were
question
pirates. I
you
feel
should
like
be
that
asking
happened.
was, there were pirates. Again, there was another movie that was called Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, again, I thought that was based.
There was no Caribbean in those days. See, the
I
question you should
feel
be
like-
asking is, didn't anybody else have a boat? Right? No, you want to that Christine Porter sitting there thinking to herself, didn't one person in the world have a boat and get in the boat? You're saying to yourself, you're thinking that to yourself, right?
Everyone's
Didn't nobody
thinking.
else have a boat and get in the boat?
Everyone is thinking.
Float away
yes.
with Noah? They didn't, because they don't listen to God.
Right.
Again,
So now my question would be, so. Sorry, it's how did you get all those animals onto
the animals
ark?
showed up.
They just.
The animals showed up. I mean, I'm sitting there, we're finishing the boat, and all of a sudden, two wildebeests walk in, like, how you doing? We're here for the boat. Ark, nice. They walk onto the boat. I'm like, welcome. You get to pick your stall.
It's a very, very distinct accent.
Yeah.
that wildebeest have.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Now, what about the bigger animals like elephants or
Mammoths,
mammoths? Sure.
bison,
Bison. Those are all large animals. Now,
they're big.
how do you get those in your?
They walk on.
Is there another process or?
No. You open the door. There was like a thing, like there was like
Oh, it's an automatic door.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to believe I can't relate things that aren't automatic.
So the ark was really ahead of its
It
time.
was a technological wonder.
How did you get along with these animals? What was it like?
Oh, it was a
spending
good
all this
time.
with
We
them?
played pinochle.
Pinochle, oh yes.
Sure.
Everyone loves
Who
pinochle.
was the one who could game pinochle?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Cappy particularly liked those games. You know, Cappy?
Yes. They're from South America, are they not?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm
Sure.
sure they love
Of
pinochle.
course.
So
Pinochle.
besides pinochle, was there any other way you passed the time?
There was a lot of praying.
A lot of praying.
Sure, a lot of wringing of the hands.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
it's like giggling for no reason.
Well, yes, because it's 40 days and 40 nights. You're stuck on a boat. You're probably going to be giggling a lot. You know.
No, it's out of control.
So yeah. So where did the ark land?
People, a lot of people think the ark landed in Mount Ararat.
Yes, I've heard that.
That's not true.
Oh, really? Where did it land?
Hackensack. That's true, yeah. Hackensack, New Jersey.
I play Hacken. Oh no, that's a different thing.
That's hacky sack.
Oh yeah, okay, yes. So wait, Hackensack, New Jersey.
Sure.
Wow. So is it still around or?
Well, it's part of the Denny's now.
Oh.
Yeah. They built the Denny's right around it. So if you sit at table 34 in the
I had a
Hackensack,
grand slam there.
did you?
At that one, I
They're
believe.
tasty.
It's really good.
Sure.
Yeah, I was
They're nice.
surprised to be honest. So we've been talking a lot,
I wonder about table 34.
and I want to ask you about
Get on me, Mitch.
covenants.
Yeah.
And so God made a new covenant with you.
Yes,
Am I
he
correct?
did. Yes, he did. God made a covenant. He promised you never do it again. Never send floods on the earth again.
Mm-hmm.
Sent the rainbow,
Right.
which is a symbol of God's covenant to us. He said he'd never send another flood. We could eat meat,
Oh,
which was nice.
that's fun.
Because I'm not.
Because you just saved all the animals. It's time to get rid of them.
Some weren't very well behaved.
Right.
I was coming to him.
Yeah, you saw them and you were like, I don't like that one. No. That's what happened to unicorns, folks.
That's ultimately happened.
Oh, yeah. Over hunting.
Yeah.
So speaking on covenants, what was the significance of, that was the significance of the rainbow, was it not?
Yes, the rainbow signified God's promise to us to never send floods again, and to he would take care of mankind, and mankind would be his chosen species. On the earth.
Species.
Sure, on the earth.
Not the unicorns.
Not the unicorns.
They were not chosen.
They were not chosen.
Very good.
Thank you.
Oh, well, you're welcome. It was really great to have you. You
Thank
look
you very
great
much.
for your
I enjoyed
age.
giggling with you.
You look great. Seriously, you
Thank
haven't
you.
grayed
Thank
at
you.
all.
No.
Now, I have a little just side question. How old were you when all this was going down?
535.
Wow, that's old. That's very old.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
536.
Oh. Uh-oh, someone needs a birthday.
Hey now.
All right. Well, again, I'd like to thank you
Thank you.
so much. Well, now we're going to bring Nate up
Thank you very
because
much.
he has great things to say. Thank you, everybody.